My name is Rakhi Pancholi. I'm the MLA for Edmonton Whitemud. Well, Edmonton Whitemud actually has a very long history, and it's actually been the home to two different premiers, Don Getty and David Hancock, so it's a very prestigious constituency, I like to say. But my favorite part about it is the people. We have a lot of families in Edmonton Whitemud, and because of that, we have very active communities. We have strong community leagues that work really hard to make sure that we have all the things in place to make Edmonton Whitemud a great place to live. One of my favorite groups actually is a group called Brander Garden Rocks, and we have this community within Edmonton Whitemud that is mostly comprised of newcomers to Canada, lower income families, and Brander Garden Rocks is a group that has done so much to really connect those people in that community and to make them feel part of the bigger community. We also have Fort Edmonton Park. It's somewhere I've taken my kids. I've attended when I was a kid, and it's really one of the premier cultural attractions in this province. We have the highest level of pet ownership in the city of Edmonton, which is not surprising to anybody who lives there. When I go out door knocking and I'm talking to people in the community, there are dogs on almost every door. And that's great because I am a huge dog lover. So I spend a lot of time at the Terwilliger Dog Park with my dogs, and it's one of my favorite things about Edmonton Whitemud. But my absolute favorite thing about being an MLA is talking to people and talking to groups. So once you're elected, you get the opportunity to go visit with so many people who are doing incredible work, social workers and teachers and volunteers who are just doing incredible work in their communities because they're passionate about it. And it is just sometimes a privilege to just hear their stories and hear their work and find out what I can do to support them. And one of the things that I've really enjoyed in the last year is how many opportunities I get to talk to students. I loved Read-In Week, was just in October, it's every year, and it's an opportunity to go into the schools and just read. Students ask the best questions, and they really make me think about what my job is and how they see their representative. School is where I fell in love with politics and government and the opportunity to shape public policy. It's really important for them to know that it's our job as MLAs to represent their interests as well, and to let them know that the door is always open and I want to hear the things that matter to them. My kids are 4 and 6 years old, so obviously when I'm not rushing around for this job, I try to spend as much time as possible with them. I like to try to volunteer with my kids' school, go on field trips, and just spend time being a mom. I am a big dog lover. I do have 2 big dogs of my own, and I used to be very involved in dog rescue work, placing dogs that didn't have homes in foster homes and then getting them adopted. So I'm still a big dog lover, like to take them out to the dog park. And if I can squeeze in some yoga and some reading somewhere in there, just maybe once a week, that's a good week as well. But it's a busy life, but it's very exciting, and I'm very honored to do this work.